And welcome back to the Gran Turismo Online League. It's time for the Metze Painting Champions Series, and we are back for some more Thursday Night Thunder here at Fisherman's Ranch. This winding and twisting dirt racetrack settled in the desert somewhere close to the Mexican-American border. And man, this is going to be a fun race here tonight. We got 10 cars ready to go do some battle here on this rally course in some rally cars. So this is going to be a fun one, a totally different racetrack. We are not changing the course for Dante, but this is going to be a totally different racetrack than what we had last week. Last week we were at the huge high-banked oval of Route X, and Colin McKevitt ended up bringing home the W in that race, but this is a totally different style of racing. It's going to take a lot of skill to race here and win here, so it's going to be a fun one to watch. Qualifying has already been over with, so we're going to take a look at the qualifying standings. Magic Slinky won the pole tonight in that Genesis Group B with a 3:02.081. Really good lap by him. Gavin Morrison, the newcomer, his first ever start, is going to put a P2 in qualifying, so an excellent lap by him, only 1.6 seconds off of the leader. Dante's going to go P3 in qualifying. Matt's going to go P4. 5th will be Jack. 6th will be Landon. 7th will be Colin. Colin is the points leader, so not the best starting position for him, but we're going to see what he can do in the race. James Tucker will start 8th, and 9th will be Nicholas Collier in the 86 Group B rally car, and 10th place will be Zay. So we got a really good lineup of drivers here. It's going to be fun to see what these drivers can do. Let's go with a couple of drivers' interviews real quick before we get this thing underway. Let's see if we can talk to our pole sitter, Magic Slinky. Hey, Slinky, how you feel after sitting on the pole here tonight, and what you think about your chances?
I was happy I was able to get that second lap in. Really worried that newcomer would have stepped up, but now I just got to hold on to P1 for 30 minutes. We'll have to see how this race plays out, but practice is really consistent. Qualifying felt good. Car feels great. Ready to go.
Oh, that's... how do you think you're going to be able to do on the start? Because the start is going to be definitely the hardest part. You're going to think you're going to be able to avoid the traffic there?
Yeah, being a nose in front of everyone else, that's obviously an advantage, but hopefully nobody gets any funny ideas, and hopefully if that does happen, I'm able to work my way back up to the front quickly as possible.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time, and good luck.
Thank you.
And we're going to get right down to business here. We got 10 of the best drivers ready to get going. We are going to get this thing underway. 9 seconds to go here before we get this thing underway. 10 drivers ready to do battle here on the dirt track. A one rally course from pavement to dirt, so this is definitely going to be a fun one. Something different. It's going to be a huge challenge for these drivers. And it is sure going to be a fun one to watch as we get ready to get this 30-minute race underway. The drivers are lined up on the grid, set and ready to go. And the lights are out. We are racing for 30 minutes for the Metze Painting Champions Series. Slinky takes him in the turn 1. The car's lined up behind him, drifting and sliding throughout the dirt. 2, 3 wide at some places. Slinky out to a decent lead already. Looking from the back bumper camera of Morrison here in 2nd place as you see Dante starting to grow a little bit bigger in his rearview mirror. Now this is going to be the easiest time for these drivers to make passes here as we already got some side-by-side action there going on. Ooh, driver in the wall back in the pack. It's calling the points there. He's going to lose a couple spots there. It's like Slinky's got Gavin right on his tail as they make their way up the winding S's of the hill. 2 wide for P2. Dante trying to make a move here. Most of everyone else is settled in to their place. Ooh, Gavin's going to go really, really wide there. That's going to open the door for Dante to get a decent run on the straightaway. Here comes Matt in P4. Slinky's just hoping to get a decent lead here. Try to start off with a good run here. But Gavin sure is hanging in there. A little bit wider line for Gavin. Dante trying to hug it to the inside, see if he can gain some time there. Same way through Matt. And looks like everyone else is following them. Here they go through one of the hairpins. Really, really different style of racing than we had last week. Last week had high-speed pack racing at over 260 miles an hour. This time it's a little more tight technical, so it's going to be fun to see what these drivers can do And Slinky's got himself out to a comfortable 2.5 lead. Oh, Gavin slams the wall back there in P2. He's going to lose that second place spot, and he's going to drop back to P4. Hopefully he'll be able to make that back up. And that tight section is pretty difficult. We still got a pretty good battle here for second place. Second through third or fourth, all the way underneath the blanket now. Some good racing. Back in the pack too. Nito Yito and Yito Nito going at it here for P5. Javen's car is about half as big as Landon, so it's different to see these two different cars going at it. Javen choosing a really different line, trying to wait for the perfect moment to pounce. And we go on an in-car camera. Oh, it looks like Matt had a mistake there. Really slow through that corner. Slinky's starting to grow a little bit of a lead, but not by much. Still only about a 1.5 seconds, gaining a couple tenths here and there. As Gavin's moved back up into that P3 spot. Matt has dropped back, and he's trying to defend Landon Beach there. Landon trying to grab that P4 spot. Nose to tail now as they go down the straightaway into the braking zone. Oh, a little contact there. They're going to keep them straight though as they go through the little tight turns here. It's going to be interesting to see what will happen here as they go over the jump. Landon with a 2-second faster purple sector lap. Slinky currently has the fastest lap of the race. Be a good points night for Slinky. He's currently sitting P2 in points. So if he gets another good points night here tonight, he already got that one extra bonus point for winning the pole. So it's going to be interesting to see what can happen in the remainder of the race. Dante had cut down that lead just a touch. Had it under a 1.5 seconds. As he goes a purple sector there. See if Dante will be able to gain some time, possibly. As Gavin Morrison has settled into that P3 spot. Really good showing from him. His first ever start in the GTO League. Running P3 right now, so really nice to see a rookie like himself running really good. Matt holding on to that P4 spot. Javen has made that pass, but oh, here comes some bumping and banging back here for that P5. They are going at it. The drivers are pretty much mostly spread out throughout the track. But man, the battle is on for 5th place as it has been for a while now. Oh, some contact there. Javen's going to go hard into the wall. That's going to cause him to lose some time. Might even lose 6th place now. It looks like he's going to get her back to going. Gavin is starting to gain some time there on that P2 running driver of Dante. Gavin qualified P2. Let's see if he can work his way back up to it. Slinky's looking for his 5th win here tonight. That would move him into the top 5 for wins list of all time. As it looks like Gavin's going to try to go for a little pass here. Yeah, for a moment now looking off the rear bumper of Dante. Slinky has set sail, already 4 seconds ahead of the battle, the second two, and a 3:01.9. What a perfect lap by Slinky. He's won multiple time trial races for the league, but he's never won an actual points-paying event. So it'd be interesting to see if he can get his first points race win here tonight. As he goes 9 tenths faster. Purple sector. Got another purple sector. A lot of purple sectors throughout the track. These drivers starting to learn the track a little bit more, get a little faster lap by lap, and figure out what exactly their car can and cannot do. Nicholas Collier up into that 6th position. Pretty good run for him so far. Didn't qualify well. He went purple sector right there, so good sector there by Nicholas Collier with that number 60 machine. Collier's one of those drivers. He put in a lot of work here practicing. Oh, so a little mess up there. Oh, side by side now. Tucker's going to slip past. A little mistake there out of the corner. We got a battle back here for 8th place as well between Jack and Colin, the points leader. Not a good day for Colin so far. Looks like he has lost a little bit of time now. He's starting to gain it back though. Seems like it's a same old story. Lose a little time, gain a little time. And it looks like the front 3 are pretty spread out. Ooh, some contact there, back in the back for 8th place between Colin and Jack. They're going at it there for that 8th place position. They're going to get pretty spread out. Slinky sure he is putting on a clinic so far in this one. Another faster sector there as he heads over the jump. Oh, we got a move here for 2nd place. Ooh, a little contact there. He goes wide. Gavin's going to take over P2. Some contact back. They touch again. The battle is on for P2. Swapping a little paint on the dirt. Gavin's going to slip past though. Can Dante get him back? That's going to allow Matt to close in a little bit. Slinky is looking in his rearview mirror and he is smiling, knowing that these 2 for 2nd place are battling hard. Ooh, some contact with the wall there. You gotta slow Gavin's run on the straight a little bit. Ooh, some more contact with the wall there. It's gonna allow Dante to close in to the gap. The battle is on for P2. Dante trying to get a run in that Subaru. About 10 minutes into this race, according to the little timer in the bottom left. It's about a third of the way through. Still got a lot of racing to go. And Slinky is just continuing to pull away, but they are battling hard here for that 2nd place spot. Gavin's starting to create a little bit of a gap there. Got it up to 8/10 at the moment. He goes a purple sector there. Ooh, try to set it in the drift. See what they can do through these corners here. Ooh, Dante is getting pretty close. Will he try to make a move as they go through the S's? Here's a look from the in-car camera of Dante. Looks like he might try to go for a pass here. Oh, they're both wiggling and shaking as they go down the straightaway. They go into this tight braking zone. It's a tight turn. Dante trying to set it up wide to cut the inside. Not going to be able to do it though. So pretty spread out throughout the rest of the pack. Jamie Tucker in that 6th spot. Collier settles into that 7th spot. Colin the points leader and currently in 8th. 9th is Jack. 10th is Zay. Slinky's, if you look at the right hand of your screen, you can see the lap times that Slinky's ran so far: a 3:06, a 3:01, and another 3:01.2. What else? What some laps he is putting together here. So some crazy lap times. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone will be able to catch him. Gavin has the fastest lap of a 3:03. As a gap has started to build up between the second and third place runners. We're going to go to the in-car camera here, Slinky, to watch him rip around this racetrack real quick. A lot of very difficult thing about this racetrack. There's a lot of blind corners, a lot of corners you cannot see the entry to. Sometimes you'll come off a jump and there'll be a sharp turn right afterwards. Really, really difficult racetrack. It really puts these drivers' rallycross and dirt racing skills to the test. This is the first time that the GTO League has ever had an event here at Fisherman's Ranch. So a nice facility, and it's nice for a new facility to get a races. The race is on for P2. Dante's actually slipped past Gavin. It'll be interesting to see if they go at it again. Gavin hugging the inside, trying to make a move here. Both pretty equal through there. Dante surges ahead a little bit. Who can get the better run on the straightaway? Now this was a very, very different race than last week, but we're going to have another different race coming up next week, because next week is going to be Formula or Super Formulas at Spa, and there will be tire wear, fuel wear, and weather. So it's going to be a very, very interesting race there. Totally different racing again from this week. Going to have a lot of pit strategy, a lot of watching the weather radar to see what the weather will do. It's going to be a really, really interesting event, so make sure to tune in and be there for that. That's going to be an interesting one to watch. Dante is currently pulled away there a little bit, and P2. Slinky has his lead up to 18 seconds. His fastest lap is a 2:59.9. What a lap. Sub 3 minute lap. He is doing nothing but getting faster and faster every time he goes around. So as long as that car can hold up, and he might as well run around. There's another purple sector comes out of Slinky there. Matt currently in that P4 spot. Right along now with Javid Tucker in the 6th place spot. Here he goes downhill, 125 miles an hour as he hits the jump. You got to set your car up for that hard left-hander. At this rate, you got to start looking ahead of Slinky. There might be some lap traffic coming up in a while. Not sure if there will be enough time for him to get there or not. His lead's still hovering right around 20 seconds. They're pretty spread out throughout the pack now. Not too much battling going on. Most of the drivers have settled into their positions, and they're more racing the racetrack than racing each other at this point. Very, very difficult racetrack, very grueling and technical racetrack. Now, in the past, we have ran 2 dirt races, or 3 dirt races before. 2 of them were time trial Tuesdays. Slinky won both of the time trial Tuesday races on dirt. And then the other one was the dirt race for the GTO League back on GT Sport. Rashad Metz ended up winning that race when we raced Group 3 road cars. Really, really fun race that was, over a year ago now. Hard to see how time flies. We're going to go through the field real quick. First place, of course, is Magic Slinky, getting faster throughout. 2:59.7 is his fastest lap, so what a lap by him. He is currently P2 in points, so he's looking to have a great point stay here tonight. P2 is currently Dante, looking to have a good night, try to gain some points back. Didn't have the best of race this last weekend, so he's going to try to gain some points and stuff here tonight. Currently sitting P2. P3, Gavin Morrison, the newcomer, was introduced to the lead tonight, his first ever race, and what a show he's put on so far. Currently on the podium in that P3 spot, really, really fast. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do throughout the rest of the season. Matt settled in to P4. It's been a while since we've seen him in a GTO race. We've seen him a couple of times on Sport, so it's great to have him back and great to see what he'll be able to do tonight. Currently seeking out a top 5 finish. P5 is currently Javen Tucker, hoping to get some points here tonight. Stay consistent. He wants to stay in the championship hunt. Good race so far here tonight by Javen Tucker. Gained a couple spots off the start. P6 is currently Landon Beach. He's pretty decent, top 5 in points right now. Hoping to continue on, get a nice finish here tonight, and just have a fun night. P7 is Nicholas Collier. He's been practicing for this race all week, trying to hone in his dirt skills. Says dirt racing isn't really for him, but he's doing pretty good here tonight. Currently P7, so see if he can be able to make up a little bit of time. P8 is your points leader, Colin McKevitt. He's not doing the best here tonight. Little bit of a rough patch here tonight, so he's going to try to gain some positions if he can to finish off the night. Hopefully he won't lose too many points to the second place guy who is currently leading the race. P9 is currently Jack, running pretty decent tonight. Didn't have the qualifying effort he really hoped for. Interesting to see what he'll be able to do. And then P10 is Zay. He's just kind of hanging on to it. But he's a really, really good pavement racer, so although he may be having a down week this week, it's going to be fun to see what he'll be able to do next week at Spa, and he's really, really good on F1, so maybe those skills from F1 will transfer over into Gran Turismo, so it'll be interesting to be able to see what he can do on the open wheel side of things, and that was a little bit of through the field action here, so we actually do have Slinky is coming up on some lap traffic. Here you go, looking through the helmet camera. Zay in 10th place might be about to go to a lap down soon. And it looks like Zay's just going to move aside and let him pass. 25-second lead now as we're about 20 minutes into this thing. So getting into the final 10 minutes now. See if these drivers will try to flip a switch as they try to get a little bit more aggressive, as Gavin is gaining some time there on the P2 driver. Might have another battle coming up here for P2. I want to show these two guys have been putting on here tonight. Oh, he throws it to the inside, not quite able to get there. Lose a little time off of exit. Here they go into the tight section of the track. Gavin throws it to the inside, trying to get an undercut. Entered a little bit too narrow there, but he's getting it right off of the back bumper. Ooh, a little nudge there as they go into the corner. Gavin trying to take it wide. Trying for a little crossover, but he's going to get a great run out of the corner. Here they go through the hairpins. Gavin trying the outside. Dante trying to hold the inside as they go down the hill. Gavin a little loose off a corner exit. Going to hinder his straightaway speed a little bit. He's going to lose a little bit of time. But they're still going to battle it out here soon. Gavin gains a little bit of time back yet again. Dante's, both these drivers trying different lines every single corner. Here he goes to the inside. Almost side by side there. Nose to tail as they come down the front stretch. Oh, Gavin's going to lose a lot of time there. He's going to hit the wall. Really, really good battle here for P2. It's going to be interesting who can come out second. It seems like the race is pretty much going to be for second place at this point. So Slinky is extending his lead to almost 30 seconds. What a race Slinky is putting on here. Look at the lap times he is putting down. 301, 3 flat, 259, 259, 301, 301. What a race Slinky is going on. Really showing off those dirt skills. So just an excellent race tonight for as the race is on yet again for P2. Side by side. Almost a little contact there. You're looking for the front bumper of Gavin here. Ooh, not quite the corner they want. Ooh, a little slipping and sliding there. Trying to get the undercut. Oh, Gavin makes some contact with the wall. They're still racing hard. These two guys are coming up on that lap car soon. As Zay's going to move aside and let these two guys battle it out. What a battle. They're using every inch of the racetrack they possibly can use. Ooh, Dante makes heavy contact with the wall. That's going to allow Gavin to slip through in the P2. Wonder if Dante will be able to get that time back. Matt still holding on to that P4 spot. Javen holding on to a top 5 here so far. As we're in the later stages of this race, probably about around 7-ish minutes to go. But the star battle all night is definitely for the second place. What a drive that Gavin and Dante are both putting on here. Really, really nice race, and they're putting on a show here. Spreading out a little bit now throughout the track, mostly spread out throughout the latter halves too. Everyone's settled into their positions. Ooh, some contact with the wall there for Jack back in 9th place. You're riding along with Slinky here. Yeah, we'll talk about the different cars here tonight. We went from over 1,000 horsepower two-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive Mavericks that went over 260 miles an hour last week. This week, a lot less horsepower, but it's all-wheel drive, really fast, tough off-road suspension. These cars are definitely a handful, and it's fun to watch them wrestle these cars around this racetrack here tonight. Unfortunately, a couple of drivers in the league could not make it here tonight. You might notice that Rashad Metze unfortunately did not make it here tonight. Blam did not make it as well. He's really, really good at this racetrack. Would have been fun to watch him and Slinky do a little battle there. But I tell you what, Slinky's just in a league of his own so far. Gavin makes a mistake there. Some contact with the wall. Wonder if Dante will be able to close in a little bit. Gets it down underneath the second now. He's gaining a lot of time. The battle for P2 is back on yet again. Dante slides to his inside. Ooh, a little crossover move. Ooh, a little nudge. That's going to cause Gavin to go out wide. Here they go. Down the straightaway, going to hit that jump. And into the left-hander they go. Both of them trying to arc it into the corner, get the best run off they can. Really good run from Gavin there. They're going to head side by side into the hairpins. Gavin looking to the inside, some contact there. Door to door. Dante to the inside. He makes some contact with the wall. Gavin able to hold on to that P2 spot. Getting into the last couple minutes now. This is a timed race. The drivers are racing against the clock. Gonna have to make it to the line before that timer expires. Hopefully you can get an extra lap. Dante's going to go a little faster there through that sector. Personal best. The cars are pretty well scattered throughout the track. Ooh, looks like we got a battle now going on for P6. Collier slipped past Landon Beach there. As they go side by side in the corner again. Oh, Landon's going to slip up a little. They're going to make some contact. Collier's going to go. He's going to save it though. What a save by Collier. Able to hang on to it after that contact between him and Landon Beach. Still going to be nose to tail though. Ooh, Collier hits the wall pretty hard. Have to keep an eye on this. Collier's going to be hungry to get that position back. As he sends it to the inside. Ooh, they're nose to tail right on his bumper. Side by side. Ooh, they both make contact with the wall. Nick slid a little wide, but they're still nose to tail. What a battle for P6. Landon back to the inside. Oh, some more contact. They both slide wide into the wall. Collier still to his inside, bumping and banging for position. Collier trying to hang it on the outside. Landon Beach going to slide in behind. Nose to tail still. About 2 car lengths now between them as they hit the jump. Right in his dust trail. Beach trying to gain some time to get that position back, but it looks like Collier is going to pull away for now as Beach makes a mistake there, gets into the wall hard. That's going to allow Collier to gain a pretty decent amount of time on him. But it looks like Collier made a mistake as well, so they're back to racing hard yet again. As here they go into the corner. Beach is going to go a little wide there, make some contact with the wall. Oh, and it is the final lap. Here, one more to go. The battle's on for P2. The battle is on for P6 as well. So we got some battling going on throughout the racetrack to see who can bring her home. And Slinky is going to win the dirt race as he finishes P1 by over 30 seconds. But here, we're going to have a battle for P2. About 2 seconds separates him now. Can Gavin hang on to get P2 in his first ever GTO career race? And here they come to the stripe. Gavin Morrison is going to finish P2 in his first ever start. Dante's going to finish close behind in P3. Matt negotiating the final couple corners. He's still holding on the P4. Javen holding on the P5, but they're side by side for P6. What a race it is. Who's going to bring P6 home? Can they make it back to the line before the timer expires? Side by side, a little contact there. Nick pushes him a little wide. Landon might try to come for an undercut there if he can get back to his inside. Matt's going to come across the line, P4. As they go into the tight turns here. Still side by side. Javen Tucker's going to cross the line at P5. But the battle is still a little on for 6. Can Collier hold on to it? They come down the back straightaway. Into that one of those hard left-handers. Collier trying to hold on to her. Gonna go a little wide there. Beach may try to make a move. I think he's gonna be too far back. Collier's gonna come across the line at P6. And Landon's gonna finish P7. And it looks like Colin's gonna be come across the line at P8. Not the day that the points leader wanted. But P9 will most likely be, and Jack's going to finish P9 as everyone else has finished the race, except for him. But what a race by Magic Slinky here tonight. A clinic that he put on. Multiple sub 3-minute laps. Record-breaking times here tonight. What a finish and what a win by him. So that was, what a race. What a great race to watch. As we're going to interview tonight's race winner, as we are going to see his victory lane celebration here, the confetti victory lane for Magic Slinky. As we are going to interview tonight's winner. Let's see if we can find Slinky. Slinky, you put on an absolute clinic here tonight. How does it feel to win your first points race in the league and be a 5-time winner in the league?
It feels really good to get my first actual race for a victory in the GTO League. Very, very excited this Genesis pulled out. Had some incredible laps, but I got to thank the car as well. Every single lap except for the first and last were all under 302. Consistency, everything clicking. It's really good to continue this strong season. Hoping to look forward to the next race.
Well, congratulations on your 5th career win here tonight, and congrats.
Thank you.
What a race here tonight. A lot of good drivers. Some of them had really, really good finishes. Some of them wishing a little bit more to be desired still. We're going to run through the final results here on your screen. Slinky's going to dominate the race, finishing over 30 seconds ahead, and he's going to win his 5th career race. P2, Gavin Morrison's going to finish P2 in his first ever career start in the league. So really, really good race from him. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do throughout the rest of the season. Dante's going to finish P3. A good race for him tonight. Was a great battle between him and Gavin all night. Matt's going to finish P4. Nice race for him. Javen's going to hold on to a P5. Maybe he probably wish he would have been able to race for a podium, but still a good finish, a decent points day for him. Collier's going to come out with a P6. Good race for him. Really, really fun to watch that battle between him and Landon in the final couple minutes of the race. Landon's going to take P7. P8 will be your points leader. Colin, I'm sure he might lose a spot or two in the points, but it's going to be interesting to see if he'll be able to come back from that points deficit. And 9th place is going to be Jack, and 10th place will be Zay. So what a race and what a finish here tonight. Slinky is your winner, a 5-time winner now in the Racing League. Thank you for watching, and make sure to follow us on Instagram for point standings, updates, and more. And DM us if you want to join or for any sponsorship opportunities, and follow us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Thank you.